Leo, staying with the times now, I do beseech thee, a global warning, if you will.
Yes.
That's a Shakespearean quality pun.
Shakespeare's Globe Theatre boss fears for the safety of actors in woke plays. So the Globe Theatre has staged, a couple of plays that have come in for some online abuse and criticism. Yeah. So the Romeo and Juliet. So it included content warnings and a suicide helpline number, because of course there's a suicide. And they also staged I, Joan, which had a non-binary Joan of Arc, and that annoyed some people because it's quite annoying. But they got this abuse, and now Michelle Terry, the boss of the theatre, has said that she has to sit with the actors and say, "Is this the safest thing for you to do?" and is really worried about. But they're obviously nobody's actually going to do it. People are just a bit annoyed in the moment. It's like road rage. If you're getting threats, death threats from ISIS or someone like that, then maybe
nobody who's actually paying to get into the Globe. It's not like it's taking place just in an open town square, is it? So you've got to pay. Nobody's going to pay and go into the Globe just to shout abuse.
I've got to pay at least a fiver. I mean, nobody's going to commit a jihad over a content warning on a play.
And they have been deliberately provocative. I, Joan, clear. They go, "Oh, we weren't intended." Of course you would. Yeah, non-binary. There was a version of Henry V where at the end they have a citizenship test to see if he can bring back his French war bride. Like straight out of... it's ridiculous.
What's surprising in that light is that she says, what I couldn't have predicted is that horrible pocket of the playground on Twitter and social media that's only there to perpetuate anonymised hate. How could you not have predicted that? That's what Twitter is. And all I'd say is, obviously you shouldn't be abusive, and I would not condone that, but try being on the other side. You get the amount of online abuse you get. You lose jobs, you get milkshakes thrown at you, some of my friends have had. If you're dankily, you get prosecuted for a joke. So she's sort of saying, "Oh, we're being attacked for being woke," but try being on the other side.
And also, it is very clear that they are doing it deliberately in order to be provocative, and it has worked. Good for them. There's obviously a contingent, there's obviously a demographic that want to go and see that stuff. Many of them are tourists. But I was looking at, I know this sounds a bit up myself, but I was looking, is there a streaming service from one of the theatres where I can see Shakespeare plays? Because I quite like Shakespeare and can't afford to go to the theatre that often. The Globe have an excellent streaming service, but you can see what all the previous productions are. Every single one, it seemed to me, was like playing with the original. Do you know what I mean? Like the cast of Woman as Hamlet, or, this is fine, or the cast of Romeo and Juliet reflected modern Britain, but obviously you're going to annoy some people.
You just want to see the original. It's how I feel about Scooby-Doo.
It really,
We're on different levels, but same principle.
It is so hard.